Hey folks, today we're going to pick this ESSA. It's actually a challenge lock made by asdfkoas. Apparently it's a 7 challenge lock. I received this lock from Victor, multifolio. You might want to check both out on YouTube, they are really great pickers. And just to show you that this lock works. You can see it actually does. Now about this lock, it's a 7-pinner and it's one of the hugest locks I have ever picked. I've picked this a couple of times, but I haven't got it yet, so I'm quite interested to see what we will find in this. Before I start, just two things. First of all, sorry for my voice today. I've got a cold and I wanted to do some videos nevertheless, so please bear with me. And second thing regarding lockpicking, probably most of you guys know this already, but for those who don't, if you have a look at focus. If you have a look at this first pin here, you can see that the key pin is so short that you actually can see the driver sticking up there at the bottom of the plug. So when you look at this lock without the key, you will know that the key pin has to be set very deep, very low. And the same holds true for the second and also for the fourth pin, but not for the third. And I can't see all the way back to pin 5, 6 and 7. So what can you do with this information? Well, it might be helpful if you have got some serrated pins or just want to be sure that you don't overset the lock. Because if you've got such a short key pin like this one here, you might feel that you overset the lock when in fact you don't. So anyway, let's get started with picking this lock. I'm going to use this hook here, which is one of the longest hooks I own, and I'm going to use my standard tension wrench. Oops. Right here. In fact, it's not my standard tension wrench, it's a little bit wider, but just as short. And I will probably have to move this a little bit. Okay. Let's do it like this. Guess that will work. And let's get started. So all the way to the back. Maybe a little bit more like this. Yeah, I think that's better. So we'll start at the back. And my guess is that this lock consists of many serrated pins. Okay, I set something around pin 5 and 6. But I don't think I have set them to their end positions. can see I'm trying to get pin 1 and 2 at their positions right from the start. Okay. And we've got an open. I think this was one of my quickest opening times. They usually range between 2 and 10 minutes, but I guess it was only about 1 or 2 minutes this time. I think we will cut this lock. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, now this will be interesting. I should probably... So let's have a look at drivers. Okay, we start here at pin 1 and look at these beautiful pins. I've got some serrated spool-like pin at position 1. Something like that for pin 2 with a serration in the middle. Very interesting pin at position 3. I don't know what to call this at position 4. Deep serrated semi-spool. I don't know, but very interesting. Some serrated pin at position 5. Some, I would call it tiny spool, shallow spool at position 6. And some serrated and shallow spool at position 7. Very cool pins, very interesting, very well made. I think they are all homemade. Very interesting, beautiful. Let's quickly have a look at our key pins, which I just managed to dump again. But apparently they are all standards. I think I will just dump them right here. Seven is a standard, 6 is a standard, 5 is a standard, 4 is a standard, 3 is a standard, 2 is standard, and 1 is also standard. So no surprises here. But the drivers are really beautiful. If you have a look at this again. And you can see here that pin 4 was really very short, and also pin 1. So that's it, that's for the ESSA. Thanks asdfkoas for creating this. Thanks Victor for lending it to me. I really enjoyed it. Again, really beautiful pins. keep it legal. See you guys around. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.